Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino. I have this beer. I've been doing a lot of beer trading with Average Joe. This is one of the beers Joe picked up for me, so thank you very much, Joe. Now, this is from the Horseheads Brewing Company in Horseheads, New York. I pass Horseheads, New York quite often on my road trips. I never knew there was a brewery in Horseheads, so I might actually have to stop by and check it out. It has a website, horseheadsbrewing.com. I'm going to go check that out too when I go upstairs. I like to do this stuff as blind as possible. This is a 7% alcohol beer. This is their Maple Amber Ale. So, Horseheads Maple Amber Ale. Sorry about the lighting. I'm lazy. I didn't want to move the camera. So you got the guy with his little cabin back there, and he's getting his maple from his maple tree. Now, maple beers are one of my favorite types of beers to indulge in. Not going to say my favorite to drink all the time, but to try and indulge in. They're very nice beers, especially if they're very well made. This, I don't know about. I know you can't get very many maple beers in the U.S. I don't know anything about the brewery, so I don't know how long this stays for, because we as beer tubers, myself, Lee, Nick, Dale, most beer tubers have figured out that maple beers don't have a very good shelf life. Their shelf life is shorter than any other beer from the brewery that makes it. So I don't know what the shelf life of this is. I don't know anything about the brewery. I don't know where they got their maple syrup from. But hey, we'll try it and we'll enjoy it. And if we don't enjoy it, we'll still enjoy trying it. That's a nice color. So, we are hazy. I cannot see through it. I like that. Almost an Aunt Jemima maple syrup color. That like golden amber. Very nice head. Slightly off white. Going slightly touching the beige hue out here at least. Nice big bubbles. Visually, that's very, very, very appealing. A lot of roasted malt. And really not much else. You do get a very apparent sweetness, almost like a corn syrup sweetness. That could be the maple syrup if they use, say, Aunt Jemima as their maple syrup or any other table syrup that you would normally get. It doesn't smell like pure maple syrup. It doesn't smell. It smells super refined and added to. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell like something fully natural. Could it be fully natural? It still could. I'm more used to Lanark County maple syrup, Renfrew County maple syrup, Quebec maple syrup. I'm used to that stuff because I have family that makes maple syrup. So I'm used to true, right out of the tree maple syrup, or which is unrefined, or the first or second step of refining it. I'm not used to fully refined stuff, and I'm not used to stuff outside of that area. So this could be fully natural. It might not be. Who knows? It doesn't smell like it though. To me, it doesn't have that maple beauty that a lot of maple beers have. But let's try it. Cheers. If any of you drank Crown Royal Maple, this sort of has the same flavors as that. A lot of malt, a lot of roasted malt at that, and an underlying sweetness, which is your maple. It's not a full-on maple taste, it's just underlying sweetness. Um, there is a little bit of a maple flavor to it, but it really does taste like Aunt Jemima mixed in an amber ale. And It also tastes a lot more like the Crown Royal Maple than a normal maple beer because of the fact that it is 7% alcohol and it's not hiding the alcohol very well. You do get a little bit of an alcohol astringency in the background. On the plus side, there is a nice earthy bitterness to round out the sweetness. If you took Rickard's Oak House, for those of you that had it, which is sort of like the lagered, sort of watered down version of the Innocent Gun original, and you took out the vanilla and you took out the oak, you pretty much have what this tastes like with some alcohol astringency. To put it in a beer perspective, to put it in alcohol perspective, I'm still saying a watered down Crown Maple. But to make this amazing, that's all they really have to do. You could still have this, which as a maple beer is kind of low end, I would say. Not that the beer itself is low end, but for the style it is, I would put it at the lower end from what I've had. But if you took this and barrel aged it, this could come out amazingly. I'm imagining it with vanilla and I'm imagining it with oak, and it could be splendiferous. Instead, you have what it is right now, which is a passable beer. I could drink it. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's 7% alcohol. It doesn't taste bad. It's just underwhelming. And it's only underwhelming because I've had so many maple beers that it just can't stand up to the others. And that's its only downfall, is it can't stand up to the others. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Joe, for giving this to me to try. I really do enjoy it. I'm going to sip on it for a while now. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.